It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag.
Ready?
Here's a throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he's out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This one to Blake Corum. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Sticking to the air here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So after they march off the 5 yards, here's 1st and 15. They are throwing it again. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations. It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Mevis able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turn. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Into a crowd as the ball intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it yards after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking. For a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down now, ball at the 33. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got first down here from the 36. Again, it's Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, we'll all look back at the play-by-play and see that was a run for 0, but it felt like more than that. It felt like offensively, that's a confidence drainer, and defensively, it's a momentum builder.
We go play action with Goff. That's taken in by Samuel. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Catch made left side by Laporta. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Rams.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tyler Williams on the stop. A gain of 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So that challenge, a successful one. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one's taken in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Makes the score Rams 7, Lions nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
For a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The game is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
They'll look to throw again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. There's 10 and 11 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing... blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That stop made by Byron Young.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First reception of the game for St. Brown's. And he gives his team a first down. First and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Goff in the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-7 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. throwing on second down. Goff. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On second down, Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between...
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Fake snap for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Second and inches. He'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
Nakua snags it over the middle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium. After a short break, they face second down and 7. They'll go again here with Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
At the 19-yard line.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's in! Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, Me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Samuel, gonna see what he can do. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rallied him the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Lions called their first time out as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. The kick is perfect right down the middle. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the 2nd half.
Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, Goff. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Goff to throw. This one caught by Waller. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Big throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
To throw is Goff. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
21.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early.
Saying you don't know glitches. Fuck out of here.
Trailing in the 3rd quarter, maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Cam Curl, the safety, burst through, and he comes up with the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Goff. There's a throw right side.
4 drop picks.
The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd and a long way to go.
Go, 12, go.
Throwing here is Goff. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down. The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Goff. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
Hold on. Check. Hey, lift.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That one down.
5 dropped picks.
And it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make
to the goal line and in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Davis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And across the field, it's St. Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Throwing, Goff. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring it up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. He's going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover
From the 39, here's a first and 10. They run over center with Williams. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now it's Williams. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Lions 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's going to give himself
it.